So here's a,
Somebody give me some water now. So hard. Oh yeah.
so if you're just joining us, we're in Los Angeles, where a couple of religious right, I would describe as religious right types showed up, and oh, there's one of them.
You shame on you, motherfucker.
It's a tech.
Raise, motherfucker. On the way to hell, pedophiles. On the way to hell, pedophiles. Die and burn in hell. Die and burn in hell, pedophiles. Shame on you. Shame on you for protecting a pedophile. Where's the children's rights? Wicked, wicked generation on the way to hell. You're gonna die and go to hell.
So
Wicked devils on their way to hell. Homos, you're on the way to hell. Homos, you're on the way to hell. You're gonna rot. You're gonna rot in hell.
26 nations, United States leads the world in lying in the news. In lying. The United States leads the world in lying. Biden wouldn't be doing what he's doing. Listen to you guys.
Fuck Biden.
Hey, fuck you,
And
Jesus,
fuck you too.
okay? If Jesus is bad, fuck that shit, go fuck him. Alright? Go back to the town, alright?
Fucking tired of this shit.
Hey, yeah.
We got 12. Tighten up. I mean, it's fucking Memorial Day weekend, dog.
all right, let's see. How we doing, everybody? So this is like the So this guy in the green was the one who threw the first punch for sure. It's so interesting to see music on one side, fighting on one side, protest on one side, and more protest on that side. But there was flat out. Oh, good. So police have blocked off. Police have blocked off this area.
I love your guys' flag so much. I just want to let you know.
Watch people run. You don't know who's organizing it?
There's two of them.
No, no, no.
So that's the guy that got beat up. They're driving away in that Dodge. So yeah, here we are. Los Angeles, California. The protest at the Wii Spa. You have a new group which appeared on Twitter just 2 months ago called SoCal Antifa. And SoCal Antifa has organized this protest, and it's an attack on site. Anybody who has shown up who has like a Jesus shirt, who is of the religious right, who is protesting the Wii Spa incident. For those of you who haven't seen the video, there was a viral video that went around. I won't get into it right at this time, but the full LA radical sort of militant left is out because they're attacking on site. Now, it seemed that there was one guy that showed up, and I have it on my other phone. A guy showed up who was in, I guess you'd call it like Patriot Block, or, he was kind of like Patriot, dressed up all in black, who showed up, and he looked like he was Antifa, but his hat said Patriot. And he showed up and he whacked one dude who had on the helmet. And so it went down basically on the corner of Wilshire and in between Rampart and Coronado in Los Angeles. So, and it's not even 11 o'clock yet. So let's see if people do show up. It's just one of those days. At least the commute wasn't bad. I'm the guy who was at the border with CJ. I'm an independent who has followed civil unrest for the last year on every side. People don't like when you say both sides. Yeah, this is a new group that announced itself on Twitter 2 months ago called SoCal Antifa. And SoCal Antifa, it looks like this guy's giving a police report. Basically what happened is you had five or six people who were, I would describe them as religious right, because they had Jesus shirts on. They're protesting an incident in which a trans individual walked into this spa. It's a Korean spa called the Wee Spa. For those of you who don't know Japanese and Korean spas, known as onsen, basically what happens is they're public baths. And so you bathe publicly and people can see you naked. So the controversy happened when a female identifying customer who, with male genitalia, was on the woman's side and customers complained. So anyways, this is the left activist press. I'm gonna pass. They don't like me, but you know, we'll see. So it looks like he's giving a police report or something. This is the fellow who was attacked with a bunch of others. They are very small in numbers. Very small in numbers. So, let's see what's going on.
What a shame. This is embarrassing. I mean, we support you guys.
And I appreciate the support, but I'm explaining to you how.
Is this how you handle other situations as well? No, it's not. So you just go. So other situations, you do a report from afar, and then you follow up. Have you guys lost your mind?
So Antifa can literally run the streets like Portland.
Just beat people up and walk away.
They could beat people up just because we're on that block. We don't even say anything. They pick us out, they beat us, and you can't do anything for that.
I already explained what
They neutered the police.
No, you haven't explained anything.
Sorry, I'm new. Can you explain it to me?
Absolutely not. So we're not here to explain everyone's video. Okay, if you need help for something, we're here. But we're not here.
Wait, what's with the attitude? What's with the attitude? So I'm a witness.
We're not going to keep going and explain everything.
I'm a witness. Do you want to take a witness statement?
I can't do that right now, sir. There's a whole crowd that we have to monitor. We're literally a part of this.
So what you do?
I saw the whole thing.
Just
Yeah.
to let you know, I'm not
You
here.
take witnesses?
I'm not here.
I'm just a community
Okay,
member
I'm
in
not
flip-flops
here
that witnessed
because-
it.
I'm not here because you guys want me to be here. I'm
Yeah.
here because I'm
Right.
told to be here, and so then when I have to keep moving, I'm gonna keep moving.
Okay,
Okay, because
So-
I'm monitoring. Stop.
Call your sergeant. Call your sergeant.
Because I'm monitoring.
Call
the
your
crowd.
sergeant.
He's busy. Everyone's
Oh, everybody's busy when the
Okay,
chief
sorry.
is in town.
I just have a question because this guy got beat up. I saw it. What's the protocol at this point? What's the procedure?
I'm 100% not here to answer your for
You're
your video.
invisible.
What do you mean for my video? What do you mean for my videos?
So what are you doing here?
You're not my sergeant.
If you're not
You're
going to do
my supervisor.
anything here,
I
what
literally
are you
don't even
doing
say
here?
any of this.
What are you doing here?
But no, I guess the question is when someone gets beat up on the sidewalk, what do they do next? What's the process?
They don't know.
When someone gets
They don't
jumped
They don't know.
a block away from the LAPD, what do you do
Okay,
next?
we can go punch them right now.
Like I said,
Is that what you're trying to tell us, officer? Are you
you
telling us we can walk over
You
there?
know what I'm telling you guys to? I'm now telling you guys to back up a little.
No, it's not.
bit.
No,
I'm
we're
telling you
already
guys to
backed
back
up.
up. a
We're
little.
already backed up.
Because you guys,
We're already backed up.
We're not doing this.
Look, hey, I backed up. Can you answer my question? Listen, I backed up. Can you answer my question? What's the process when you get jumped a block away from the LAPD? That's my question. I'm giving you space. You guys, what's the process when you get jumped a block away from the LAPD? What do you do?
It's not an accusation. There's video.
I know it's not an accusation.
The camera doesn't lie. It's
I'm
not
not.
biased.
Listen, I'm not saying it's lying. I'm saying our protocol for situations like this is monitor it. We're gonna get another unit possibly down here to document this.
There's
for
your
you.
monitor right there.
I got it. I get it. But our job right now is not to make a report for this.
When
right
is
now.
this other officer going to come that's going to do more?
I don't know. I'm on the base watching the.
They don't know
watching the
nothing.
crowd right now, okay? My supervisor's here right now. He's gonna tell you the same thing we're telling you. Our role is right there.
How you doing, boss? Hey,
Now, let's
listen,
talk to the supervisor here.
we got a little
If you guys don't
problem.
know nothing,
Evidently,
apparently.
we're trying to hold our
You just get a
freedom
check.
of speech as well.
You just get a check.
Tomorrow's the 4th of July. We've got actual people who are dying, bleeding for our right to be on this sidewalk. And you got Antifa, don't like what we're saying, and they attack us. They punched this guy. We got it on video. We're trying to explain to this officer Unfortunately, when the academy teaches, they don't teach him much on First Amendment. I got it. There's a lot of crime in this city. That's the last thing you want to worry about. But we got it on video, what the guy looks like. It's not an accusation, officer. If you don't press charges, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go in that crowd, grab that guy personally, wrestle him to the ground, and then drag him to you and make a citizen's arrest.
Sir, would you like to report?
Yes.
We'd like a report.
Yes, we would.
We've been asking this for the longest time.
We've been trying to get it from him.
Obviously, they don't know nothing. They're not here.
No, they're here.
Okay, now if we see him, what are you gonna do about this guy?
We'll arrest him. It'll be
Okay.
a private person arrest. It's not a problem.
See how easy that was? This thing could have been solved so fast. He wanted us to move to the sidewalk.
Yeah, well, we don't want you in the
No, I
street.
understand that, sir. We're not blocking. We're not burning. We're not gonna vandalize something. We're actually more in favor with what you guys are doing than anything else.
Amen.
Problem is, when you get a guy taking a swing, it turns into a full-blown brawl. Okay? That's my free speech. There's a lot of things on free speech, officer, I don't like. I despise when the American flag is burnt. I despise when you get some church going to our fallen soldiers and protest that. But there's nothing I can do. That's called free speech. I don't go beat people up for that. So here's what we're going to do. After you give them all the information, we're going to take a sign and a megaphone, and I'm telling you what corner we're going to be on. It's going to be a hot spot. What you might want to do, as we've worked with LAPD for over 40 years, get a couple of barricades. We'll stand behind the barricade. We're not going to run across the street and fight these guys. Anybody that comes near the barricade, I'm going to assume, is an unfriendly. Okay? They're coming to my house, and I'm going to bake them a pie. It's an unfriendly. So what we'll do is we'll give you all the information. I'm going to let you know what corner we're going to stand on. We're only going to be there for a short time. We just want to exercise our free speech, much like they're doing. The only difference is we're not going to vandalize, punch people, even though we disagree with their standard. But we do have what the guy looks like. And like I said, he doesn't want to do anything. I'll personally go down there and grab the guy, drag him, and bring him to you and make a citizen's arrest if we need to get that kick started. Sister, you got the video?
Are you an organizer on the left? Are you an organizer of this protest?
No.
You're not?
No.
Are you just hanging out?
Yep.
You got the
Okay.
video, sister?
I'm curious. Did you
You
witness
wanna
the
see
attack
the,
of these
the
people
officer.
on the
I
sidewalk?
don't know what you're talking about.
So
Like I said,
on the other
it's not-
side.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, so I'll tell
I'm
you.
not going to talk to you.
No, I'm telling you what's going on. So on the other side of the street here, 3 people were jumped. What do you think about that? I'm just curious.
How's
Is it-
it going?
Good.
Yeah.
You're still alive, huh?
Praise Jesus.
Yes, you should be praised.
Praise Jesus. All right.
So
So when are the Nazis coming? The Nazis. When are the Nazis?
I don't think
I don't know. You might want to ask maybe on Hitler's birthday.
Oh, you guys are Nazis?
No, I'm Hispanic. How can I be
Oh.
Nazi?
Well,
That's
sure.
amazing. He's Hispanic. She's
Smoking
Hispanic.
how much
Hispanic.
marijuana?
If this was Nazi,
Excuse me, sir. I just have a question for you because
Keep walking.
I saw a unilateral attack where these guys were jumped in between Rampart rather, and the other street. What's your opinion on that?
Yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. I didn't see it. I don't know what you're talking about. But if it happened, sorry to hear that.
Okay, cool. Are you an organizer of any group here, or?
None of your business.
Well, no, I'm just
None of your business.
I'm just being.
None of your business.
All right, you have a blessed day.
You too.
Take care.
Fuck Jesus.
What?
Fuck Jesus.
I'm not religious. It doesn't affect me. Yeah.
You were with them.
No, I'm an independent. But you could say whatever you want. I'm for free speech. And so it goes. I'm not religious, and I am for free speech. At the same time, it's not something I'd say to anybody, to be quite honest. Okay, any questions? I'm gonna chill. in the shade here. Oh man. So what's up, guys? Jeremy Lee Quinn here. I am on the corner of Rampart and Wilshire by the Wi-Spa in Los Angeles. This is actually my neighborhood. I mean, this is Koreatown, Los Angeles, for those of you guys who don't know. This is kind of this is the closest to being like my neighborhood. And so I'm just out here as a citizen, like I always am, and got the flip-flop. It's a beautiful day. Well, I don't know why people are wearing so much clothing. I am in casual attire, and basically what's happening is we have a protest at the Wi-Spa, which is the corner of Rampart and Wilshire, and this is a spa I actually used to go to. Now, if you know, Korean spas and Japanese spas are called onsen, and onsen is a traditional public bath. In other words, it used to be from hot springs in Japan, like they would take hot springs and make public baths. So there was a controversy here a week ago, and there was supposed to be an 11 a.m. Religious right protest. But 2 hours beforehand, activists have shown up and taken all four corners. And basically, that's what's going down right now. So we're just kind of standing around waiting to see what happens next. I have to put more money in my meter, which isn't going to be that interesting, but you know. Let's see. Is there an organizer that I can interview? Is there like an organizer for trans rights?
They are maybe one of the people on the megaphone. Yeah, definitely not an organizer.
Oh, okay. Do you know what the trans group that's organizing is called?
I personally don't. I don't know. Like,
are there any trans activists here?
yeah, I mean, the people holding the flags everywhere. I mean, we're all trans activists, I guess, you know, in a way. But the people holding the flags, maybe.
But that are trans, like they represent the trans community.
That are trans.
Yeah. Because I haven't seen a single trans person.
Oh yeah, there are.
There are?
There are, yeah.
Okay.
The girl in the dress with the umbrella.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I think, I don't know. You have to ask.
What's the proper etiquette for us?
How they identify us.
Okay. Thanks. Take care.
Today, I was like, hey.
Is there like an organizer or spokesperson that just making a statement about today? Not really. Yeah, the ones that ran up there, I think we're getting into. Okay, cool. Thanks. I put money in the meter first. So there's a reason I wore flip-flops today. Because, first of all, I do know how to defend myself. I don't think, I mean, it's always better with boots, but other people have more more gear. Let's see, maybe the owners are around. See if the owners are talking or anything. How's it going? Is there anybody from ownership or management that's giving a statement of any kind today? Do you know?
Not to my knowledge.
Do you guys know? No? Okay. Just checking. All right. Have a good day. So I guess the owners or management's not talking. I'm gonna put more money in the meter. So as far as what we've witnessed so far, the group that came down in between Rampart and the other street on Wilshire, they were jumped. I mean, straight up, they were jumped. It was unilateral. But then this one guy who was in like Patriot Block showed up and whacked another guy in the head. So there was one guy at least that was there to fight who was of a different group. He might have just been solo, who knows. I'm just putting more dinero on the old meter. Then I'll go back to the activated situation. Somebody says, meantime, the planet burns and the war machine moves on. True. Too true. We fight over the smallest identitarian differences when there are much bigger problems, in my opinion, than who used what bathroom. I mean, and if somebody, this is stuff that can be worked out through conversation, in my opinion. But let's see, I'll try to interview the organizer, see what the organizer has to say. I mean, again, if anybody has watched me, they know my work, they know that I'm against violence. It's not, I'm against violence, I'm not for it. And how's it going? Peace. There's a individual. So, and so anyway, so this person, you have different people doing like reconnaissance and stuff, like just, Antifa types. Oh, there's the woman with the red umbrella.
Yeah, but they've been having somebody who works here tell everybody who drives home.
Yeah. And it's just today.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it is.
It's a bummer.
It's a bummer.
Like we call them, I offered to raise money for staff, and they said staff's not going to pay.
Do you want it?
Oh, well, that's great to hear too. That's great to hear too.
Sorry?
I was just wondering if you were filming us.
No, I want to. I want to ask if I could do an interview. With you. I was told that you're the person, they said look for the red parasol to talk to an organizer.
I'm one of them.
I showed up because of her. Hey,
So you're a organizer. Would you be able to make just a statement about why it's important to be here? Okay, cool. All right. Let's see. So I guess the question is, why was it important for you to come out here tonight?
We wanted to just try to support a business that was going to potentially be disrupted by individuals for doing the right thing.
So you're in support of the We Spa in regards to the controversy, that came because someone made a viral video. What was the reaction in the community to that video?
Disbelief that somebody had the audacity to throw a tantrum for a business just following the law. Essentially, the reaction that I hear.
So for some of us who don't know the law, maybe, because I'll be honest, I didn't know the exact wording of the law. Is it a city law? Is it a state law?
Federal law.
Federal law.
Federally protected to not discriminate against somebody based on gender.
Great.
And as the courts have decided, trans women are women. So if you identify as a woman, then you got to use the women's facilities. If you don't have, if you have an issue with that, you can just not frequent these kinds of businesses because this is how society operates.
Okay. Are there any sort of is there any sort of dialogue with management or owners, and especially in culturally different? For example, I'm part Japanese. Like Japanese onsen and Korean onsen are very similar in their being traditional public baths where you would bathe publicly, and people with like genitalia will stay on either side. To people who are traditional in the sense that they say that this is, what's your message to people who say, I'm traditional, I believe that people should be separated by their genitalia in public baths?
I mean, I'm traditional in the sense that we should respect all people and we should allow like society to make those decisions, and it has. The law is clear. This business was upholding the law. I don't want to challenge the law. I just want to help support a business that did the right thing and is following it. And when it comes down to it, I identify as a woman. I would use the women's facilities, and I would just hope that I could use them safely and without someone harassing me to that degree. That was, I don't know if you've seen the video. It's absolutely ridiculous the way that individual reacted. And so we're just here to make sure that the people that came to disrupt the business don't get a chance to do so. They can't harass the staff. And we've actually filled up all of the space in and around the area with people that are from the community. Because these individuals that agree with that rant, that transphobic rant, those people don't live here. They're not even from this community. They travel long ways to come here. And all these individuals that are here promoting peace.
You mean today?
Today,
Yeah.
Here promoting peace with the drum circles. Myself, I live less than a mile away. I serve the neighborhood council for Wilshire Center, Koreatown. I'm actually the executive vice president.
Okay.
And this is my community, and I'm here to
Same.
support that business.
Same. But what's your name, by the way?
I'm Jamie.
Jamie? Okay. And
Jamie Penn.
Jamie Penn? Okay. I mean, I see, if we look over there, there's, as you said, all four corners are taken up. What about, I just want to ask a sort of other side question, I suppose. In between here and the next street on Wilshire, a couple of people came that were, I guess, opposition, and they were jumped, like they were physically attacked. What do you think of that? As far as, and that's consistent with, like, one of the accounts that was very big in promoting today was SoCal Antifa. And so that's consistent with what I've seen.
I didn't see that myself. That's terrible. But I mean, if there were individuals, like I said, from outside of our community coming here to try to cause trouble, that's what anti-fascists do. They are against that kind of behavior. And I myself would not try to cause trouble in a group of anti-fascists. I would just think they shouldn't try to do that. That would be my opinion. I think that's terrible. I don't want anyone to get hurt, but I mean, if you're coming from outside the community to cause trouble, you sort of brought it on yourself.
Is counter-protesting and the First Amendment necessarily causing trouble, though? Do they deserve? We talked about federal law.
We're actually the counter-protesters.
You're the counter-protester. But so shutting down the actual protest, in other words, the first protest, is that counter to? We talked about federal law and constitutional rights. Is that in a sense hypocritical in that it says, hey, we're about, constitutional rights and freedom, but if you walk down that street and people in this group jump you, we're not going to.
I, again, don't promote violence.
Right.
I didn't see that occur, and I would hope that folks would try to not promote violence and stay safe. But again, the space is occupied with the First Amendment rights. You should not try to bring in especially a violent view into that space, especially if someone's already exercising their First Amendment right. So I think they should be allowed to protest if they want to protest. But this group got here first. So if their message was that important to them, perhaps they should have gotten here.
Thank you. Thanks so much for the talk and the free flow of conversation. That's what I'm all about. So take care. All right, nice to meet you. I'm Jeremy. Jeremy Lee. Yeah.
Okay. Well, hopefully I'll see you around.
Yeah, I'll be around. So.
You live in that neighborhood?
Yeah, I do. For sure. Take care. Thank you. So that was interesting. That is the face of peace to this, I suppose, because an organizer, a community member who's trans, who I thought gave a very good, articulate, argument as to why they're here. But the essential argument is they were going to be here, but we got here first. So tough luck, So it'll be interesting to see if the it'll be interesting.
We got chuds over here. Can we get some help? Right over here by the leaf spot entrance. We got some transphobic, hateful, disgusting people over here.
The bullhorn's calling it. So these people don't realize, I think, what they're walking into.
Pedophilia and being transgender have nothing to do with each other.
We come and see. We come and see. This is about the children. Hey, stop! That's about the children.
Do you want to say something about why you came out here, Jay?
We came out here to come together and make a difference, not because we're transgender. Hate is just, it's common sense. It shouldn't be like that, but I understand. I didn't come here not to choose the other sides. I'm here to try to,
All right,
we're trying to be heard.
Sorry, one second.
We want change in the community. We want everyone to stand together. We don't want this violence. We don't want this hate.
We came here peacefully, just try to make our voices heard, but apparently they don't want to.
This is not about.
It's not about
transgender. Yes, we all just want to come together as a community, as one.
Do you support transgender rights?
Of course,
Yes,
of course,
yes,
we do.
yes. We're very open-minded.
But there's some parts like how we saw in this video, the whole small situation where I guess they just say I could walk in and identify as a female and go to the bathroom and.
So what do you think should happen? Like, what would you want to happen about this?
This is because I heard that a child was involved, minors were involved, and my thing is, it doesn't matter if you're transgender or if you're woman or if you're male. My thing is, stopping the pedophiles and the perverts, because if I was in there. And it doesn't matter if you're transgender. If a man or a woman came up to me naked, showing their private parts to me, trying to talk to me, I would not feel comfortable at all.
It was like a naked spot. I guess that's like the issue. It's like, do you think it should be like a third bathroom or something? Because like, you can't really have trans women with men because they're gonna be sexually assaulted too. Because you have breasts and stuff like that.
The same.
What do you do?
It's vice versa every conversation, but as of right now. We just don't feel like that's okay, but we are not against transgender rights. We came here to support both sides, but I guess they didn't want to hear our sides because our posters were about one situation. They were about
children and stopping the pedophiles. It wasn't nothing about transphobia. We're not
like
against
F this, F that. No, we just try to make ourselves heard.
We came in peace. We did not
want privacy and safety for
But
everybody.
So I just want to take the side of the people who are saying they're saying that to link pedophilia to this, there's no instance of pedophilia here or anything. So is it fair to come out and start talking about that when that maybe isn't the issue?
Well, it could lead to that being an issue.
It can lead to that. What I want is, to have a safe environment for everyone, for transgender people, for the LGBTQ plus community, for everyone, for me, for him, my child. This is a public spot. Anybody welcome. Can walk in. And anybody is welcome here. And I think what I am trying to pursue here is safety and respect for everybody. What happened right now, they took our posters, they didn't want to hear us. That's not.
They just pushed and shoved us and told us to get out of here.
That's not respect.
They didn't even think what they first thought is we're against them.
And that's not
our issue. I mean, that's not what we came here for. We came here to have both sides heard and stuff.
Yes, and
this is very contentious because it's like, I guess what would be the solution for you to do about the situation that happens, okay? Like, what do you want to do? Do you think trans women should go banned? Do you think they should go? No, if you're a trans woman at a spa, like, imagine she went to like spa like that.
What happened?
Oh, this woman showed up with like some fucking anti-trans sign and she got chased out.
All right, guys. lets the adrenaline go, and I'll tell you, I'm just watching the crowd just go crazy like that is. But
Horse race. You're the best dog ever.
Dead people! Anyone! Transport their fucking room!
Walk away.
Not gonna win this one. Watching you started. I'm glad you started. I'm gonna tell people that you fucking started it. We're trying to keep it safe. You got something to say. You want to keep safe. Bye, Karen. Bye, Karen. Bye. Other ways to go. Other ways to go. You see something going on right here. Go another way. Go another way. Let her go. 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 So why are you here then? Why are you here?
Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here?
You know why we're here.
If you don't know you're blind, get the fuck out.
That's a diversion.
Bye. Get the fuck out of here. Bye. Bye.
It's obviously a diversion.
Hi, Grandma.
Hey, Proud Boys on 7th Grandpa.
Fuck you, Piggy. Oh, you got some of that? Oh, that's on your ground?
Wait. I want to
Said something to him. He was crossing the street. He walked right past me.
I know that you found out about it. I figured everybody else knows, so you must know. So somebody must have told you.
So it's kind of like.
my dad and I will go. We're gonna borrow and put money in their car.
That's okay.
Sorry. You can walk here. I'm gonna keep on your card. I got right in front of you. Be careful.
So guys, the first time ever I just censored somebody or blocked them from the feed. I gotta explain why. The person had a bigoted name. That person wants to come back under a real name, their real name preferably. I encourage you to set them right straight in their ways. I'm not for blocking people, but that was a bullshit screen name. So at this point, they're looking for the protest.
Not much, really.
Did you say that you saw him attack first?
They pulled a gun on us.
Really?
Yes. So I just wanted them to be aware, see the pictures.
Was it just now?
It was about maybe 30, 40 minutes ago.
Sure. That guy is like activist press number one in LA. I've seen him everywhere. Okay, they're literally following some dude around at this point. I mean, at this point, they're not at. This isn't the protest. At this point, the protest is a full block one. Now, it'll be interesting to see if there is a gun. I mean, Vishal was showing some photos to the Wii Spa and stuff. So if there was a gun that was pulled, then the evidence should be out there somewhere on his feed. As I said, I've seen that guy like around. He's activist reporter number one. It was nice enough to talk to me and stuff. But again, with all these things, you need visual evidence. So if you got it, then I'm sure it'll be posted. So.
Yeah, but I saw a very tiny group up there, like behind police lines. And I was going to finish that.
That was interesting. They were going after a Prius driver. Now they're enjoying their video. That's the part that.
I think if you listen to it, I literally just say,
That's the bad giveaway.
Bro.
Do-do-do.
Bugs don't come.
Oh, cops are bastards! Oh, cops are bastards! Oh, cops are bastards! Oh, cops are bastards!
Someone says my camera skills really suck. So part of this is my hometown. This is where I live, and just so you all know.
Little bit. Oh, piggy, piggy, piggy. Can you understand me now? I'm speaking your language. No, you know what? Pictures are good to be compared to cops. You're more like pigeon than like me.
So I'm going to address my terrible camera skills. I am not trying to stand out in this crowd and get jumped. So I'm holding the camera by my belt. I'm not looking into it.
You know, that's bullet. This guy right here in the red spot in the turning lane. You know, it's one reason. If he even has one.
What happened?
Is this your stuff? That's not mine.
Stay with that. He's not going to stay at his feet.
If
going on. I don't know what's going on. More people, less Q-tops, please. How about this? How about I just cut the feed and you come down here and film by yourself? Peace.